What is good, gang? Welcome back to another video on my channel. If y'all are clicking on this video, you probably have heard of the turtle doves. These babies right here, the Yeezy 350 turtle doves from the 2022 Yeezy Day restock. But guys, this isn't a review video. If you want to see that review video that I made, just click on the last video. I'll probably like link it up here or annotate it up here or something like that, just so you guys can get an idea of, how that shoe looks, the unboxing and review of that shoe in general. But that's not what this video is for. This video in particular is for the sizing of the video. I was getting a bunch of comments. People were telling me whether they should go true to size or half a size up on these specific shoes. And I just decided, you know what, let's just make another video on this shoe. Basically just going over a more detailed look at the sizing and what you need to do if you're planning on copying this shoe, or you just have it on your your copying list for the future and you want to make sure you don't get the wrong size, or you're just like literally buying it right now and you're just on the verge of like, yo, should I go a half a size up or should I just stay true to size? Please, I beg you! And the reason I'm making this video is because a bunch of these sneaker reviews on YouTube literally either tell you to go true to size or half a size up. So in this video, guys, I'm particularly going to show you guys what to do based on the type of feet you have. And at the same time, guys, I'm also going to be comparing the Turtle Dove 350 V2s to the Yeezy 350 V2s. And I'm just going to show you guys the comparison between the new model of the 350 turtle doves and the standard model of your regular 350s. You guys get a better idea of what size you should get, just to know you get the right fit, like the fit that you actually desire with this shoe. So without further ado, y'all, let's get straight into this detailed sizing review. Let's get this. Bang! All right, gang. These bad boys we got. Bad boys right here. Let's get this sizing review, y'all. All right, guys, we got both shoes right here. We got the V2 Turtle Doves from the 2022 restock, and then we also have the black non-reflective Yeezy 350 V2. One quick piece of advice, guys. Both of these are both in a size 12, so that's why it's a better comparison for you guys. Now, the one thing I want to add is that these fit a little different now because obviously I've been wearing them a lot more, so I've broken into these Yeezys. But these ones, I haven't really broken into them at all. They're just brand new turtle doves. So when you're actually buying your Yeezys, just know that you might actually break into like the shoe a little bit, which might make it feel a lot more comfortable for you. So I definitely recommend like looking at your older shoes, seeing how your 350 V2s have held up in the past couple of years or months since you had them. So that way you guys can make a better decision on what size you want to buy of your V2 turtle doves. All right, so just gonna... Y'all better not be looking at my toes, bro. This is what they look like from a eagle eye perspective. We got both of the shoes right here. Now, obviously these are used, so like these, I'm not gonna say these are brand new. Like I said, I broke into these, but just putting it in, like it depends what type of feet you have, guys. I'm telling you right now, my feet are kind of longer and narrower, I guess. So if you have wider feet, I wouldn't say this is like that the V2 Turtle Dove is technically gonna be uncomfortable, but the shoe is definitely a narrower shoe. Like if you look at this, like it's definitely way narrower than the 350 V2. So let me just put them side to side so you guys can see. If you look at it, it's definitely narrower than the 350 V2 because look at that. Like it kind of sponge each other together. But if you're looking at the toe box, if you have wider toes at the top or wider feet at the top, you're gonna have a lot more room in your shoe for your feet if you have wider feet at the top. But for the Turtle Dove, it's probably a little different because, it's more narrow. So you would go a size up to kind of accommodate for not having this much toe room. This is my true to size. I got these in my 350 V2s. So as you can see, I'm kind of just like, I have enough toe room to kind of like pinch the top. But as I get to the end, I barely have any toe room to really squeeze here. As you can see, I have enough toe room to like squeeze. But then as I get to the end, I have no toe room to like, as I get to the edges, I have no like room to actually squeeze. Now I'm putting on the turtle dove so you guys can see. This is also a size 12. When I'm squeezing the top, it's kind of just this edge here, but look at this. Since I have narrower feet, I can actually squeeze the edge. That is something I couldn't do with the regular 350s right there. And then when I get to this edge, it's kind of like I can dip my my finger into the shoe a little bit, into the knitting. So take that to your consideration. I personally think that's what makes it a more narrow fit. But regardless, it depends how tight you actually tie your shoes. Obviously, I have a lot of room here. It's not really tight right here because obviously I didn't tie them. But it's very comfortable to walk in, I guess. I don't really see any problems with that. So I'm gonna just put these both on and walk around with them for you guys. Just put these both to the side. There we go. And now, guys, I am standing up. As you can see, it's very narrow on the 350 V2s, but I'm a true to size 12, so it's not too bad for me. Walking around, there isn't really anything noticeable, like to really like look at. I can't really like crease these at all because like it kind of stops like right here. This is like my big toe right here, but I have more like toe space right here on the sides. But on this pair, literally the minute I I try to crease the shoe, I have like that extra room on both sides of the shoe. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but going long, I have extra room on just mainly the toe box and like the wider areas, I guess. But once I get to the edge of the shoe, it's kind of impossible for me to push in because my toes are actually taking up that room. In my opinion, I personally think that they fit just perfectly fine, true to size. Now, if you really have wider feet, I guess I would say you go a half size up. But if you have like narrow feet like me, I would definitely not recommend you go half a size up because then you're gonna have a larger toe box than needed, and you're probably not gonna like your experience walking around with this shoe on, comparing it to like my 350s where they're just literally the same, basically the same size, same silhouette, but these are just more narrow. Just looking at the shoe in general, you can see like that this doesn't come out as much because the shoe is it's just more narrow than general. I guess it's just how they're making them this year. And I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I haven't really had any complaints walking around with the shoes so far. I haven't even really broken into them either. But I can feel the soles perfectly, just like in both shoes. Obviously in this shoe, I definitely broke into it a lot more. So it's kind of accommodated to my feet more, just the Ultra Boost in the sole in general. But for this one, I guess it's just more brand new, so it feels like I need to like walk in it. Looking at how much foot room you have height-wise, I have both of them from this perspective. As you can see with the Turtle Dove, it kind of rises a little bit from the toe box where you kind of have like a lot more foot room for your feet. And then when you go look at the 350 V2s, you have that exit, like you see how long this is compared to like the Turtle Doves? Basically, that's what I'm saying is that on the Turtle Doves, you don't really have as much room for your feet, I guess going lengthwise, but height-wise, you definitely do at an earlier stage. But looking at the 350s, before it gets taller in height-wise, you still have a lot of room for your feet actually. Like looking at it here, my foot would actually keep going from here to almost here before it actually rose up, you know what I'm saying? Because for the Turtle Doves, it's not really the same. You kind of have this much space, but it rises up earlier, so it kind of cuts off like right here. This is where you're gonna feel like the more snug area hitting like I guess the taller parts of your foot. So you don't really have as much length as you do with the Yeezy 350s. However, your feet will still kind of like oblige to the shoe. So definitely I would recommend, if you feel like you have feet that kind of like raise up quicker in height, then I would definitely recommend going a size up just because of how narrow the shoe is. But I honestly don't think it would be that big of a problem if you did go true to size regardless, in my opinion. I personally think true to size is perfect for this shoe just because of how narrow it is. But like I said, sizing is very different for everyone. So I definitely wouldn't recommend you go true to size if you have wider feet at the top. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, and hit that notification bell, y'all. This channel is going in a great direction. I'm just happy that I can help you guys as best as I can, y'all. Stay tuned for some more sneaker cops, sneaker reviews, sneaker everything, y'all. We turned up, gang. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay blessed and peace out, y'all.